Did you know there's a simple spiritual test that reveals in a single night who truly roots for you and who secretly celebrates your downfalls? Padre Pio knew this test, and today you'll discover how to apply it in your life. Listen to this carefully. Envy is the most disguised poison that exists. It doesn't come with an enemy's face. It doesn't knock on your door announcing its intentions. No, it comes smiling, hugging, asking how you are, offering advice. Envy wears the mask of friendship, and that's why it's so dangerous. Right now, as you listen to me, there are people in your circle who feign joy for your achievements, but inside they feel a bitter pang every time something good happens to you. They praise your new house, but mentally they're already calculating how much you make. They celebrate your promotion, but then they go around commenting that you didn't deserve it. They smile when you talk about your happy family, but they whisper that it won't last. An envious person is an emotional vampire disguised as an angel. They steal your energy, contaminate your environment, and worst of all, you don't even realize you're being drained. Padre Pio said something profound about this poison. Master your pride, your irritability, and your envy. He knew that envy harms not only the one who feels it, but also those who live with envious people. It's like sleeping next to a serpent pretending to be a pet. But today, you will learn to identify these masks. There is a test that Padre Pio himself used to discern hearts. It's not magic. It's not superstition. It's pure spiritual wisdom. It's what I call the water test, a simple proof that reveals in a matter of hours whether the person by your side is a disguised angel or a well-dressed demon. And do you know why this test works? Because envy cannot hide when confronted with the truth. It is like a shadow that flees from the light. When you apply this test, the mask falls, the veneer peels away, and you see the person's real heart. Are you tired of fake relationships? Fed up with discovering betrayals too late? Tired of trusting those who root against you? Then stop everything now and listen to me until the end. Because what you're about to learn here can completely change the quality of your relationships. It can free you from years of toxic relationships. It can show you who deserves your trust and who needs to be removed from your life. The test starts now. And when it's over, you'll never be fooled by a false friend again. The water test from Padre Pio is ancient wisdom based on a simple truth. Envy reveals itself when confronted with unexpected blessings. Listen to how it works. Choose any night and share a piece of good news with that person. It can be real or made up. It doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's something significant. A promotion at work, some money that came through, a relationship that's going well, an opportunity that appeared. Tell them with genuine enthusiasm, as if it were the best thing that happened to you all month. Observe 3 things: the first look, the first word, and the first silence. The first look reveals everything. A true friend looks at you with sparkling eyes, as if the blessing were their own. The envious person gives you a microsecond of bitter surprise, even if they force a smile afterward. The first word also gives them away. A true friend naturally says something like, "Wow, that's wonderful," or "I'm so happy for you." The envious person takes a moment to respond, or says something like, "Really?" in a tone that doesn't match the joy, or immediately follows up with an investigative question like, "How did you manage that?" But it's the first silence that shatters the mask. After the initial forced enthusiasm, the envious person falls into a strange silence. It's as if they're processing the information, trying to understand how you got something they don't have. A true friend remains curious, asking generous questions, wanting to know details to rejoice even more. Padre Pio knew that an envious heart can't sustain genuine joy for long. It's like trying to hold water in your hands. The mask slips. There's also the mirror test. The envious person will always try to somehow diminish your achievement or compare themselves to it. Oh, but I'm also waiting for a promotion. Or, yeah, the market is really good right now. Everyone's making money. They can't let the moment be just about you. A true friend does the opposite. They amplify your joy. They want to celebrate with you. They suggest a toast, a dinner, some way to celebrate. Because when we truly love someone, their happiness becomes our happiness too. Understand this. Someone who truly roots for you doesn't feel the need to compete with you. Someone who genuinely loves you isn't in a hurry to change the subject when you are happy. Take this test tonight. Choose that person you have doubts about and prepare to see the naked truth. Now I'm going to teach you how to read the invisible signs that an envious person lets slip, even when they think they're hiding it perfectly. First sign. They always know someone who has more than you. When you share good news, in less than 5 minutes they've already mentioned a cousin, a colleague, an acquaintance who has something better. That's a great new house. My brother-in-law bought one in the same neighborhood, only bigger. They can't let you have the spotlight. Second sign, they ask invasive questions disguised as interest. Wow, what a beautiful car. It must have cost a fortune, right? Or, your wife is gorgeous. Don't you two ever fight? They want to find the crack in your castle to feel better about their own life. Third sign, they give backhanded compliments. You look so much better. You've lost a lot of weight. You were looking a bit puffy before. See? The compliment is wrapped in a criticism of who you were before. Fourth sign, they disappear when you're doing well and show up when you're down. They can't make it to your promotion party because they have a prior commitment. But when you're going through problems, they become your best friend, wanting to know every last detail. Fifth sign, they give you advice that is actually a curse in disguise. Don't you think you're spending too much? When you buy something nice, be careful not to get hurt when you start a new activity. Are you sure he really loves you? When you're happy in a relationship? Padre Pio taught that we must discern spirits, and that included discerning people. He would say, God always sees the depths of your heart, and whoever lives with God develops this same ability to see beyond the masks. The envious person also has a very specific trait. They never ask you how you achieved something good. They don't want to learn from you. They don't want to be inspired. They just want to compare and find faults. A true friend, on the other hand, does the opposite. They want to understand your process, to be inspired by your achievement, to learn from you. Because someone who truly loves you sees you as an example, not as competition. Observe this in your next conversations. Pay attention to who asks, how did you do it? And who asks, how much did it cost? Who wants to grow together and who just wants to measure up? The difference is stark once you learn to see it. Now I want you to stop for a moment and take an honest look at your circle of relationships. Close your eyes if you need to and think about the people closest to you. How many of them truly celebrated your latest achievements? I'm not talking about a polite congrats on WhatsApp. I'm talking about genuine joy, the kind that makes you feel like you have someone truly rooting for you. Think about the last time you received good news. Who were the first people you wanted to tell? And more importantly, how did they react? Did you leave those conversations feeling happier or with a strange taste in your mouth? Listen to your intuition now. Is there someone in your life you suspect doesn't root for you, but you pretend not to notice because it's more comfortable to maintain the illusion? Someone whose compliments sound fake, whose interest always seems to have a hidden agenda. Have you noticed that certain people only show up when you're going through difficulties? And that when you're doing well, they sort of disappear, finding excuses not to participate in your happy moments? Answer this for yourself. Do you have relationships that drain your energy instead of energizing you? People who, after you talk to them, you feel diminished, questioning your own achievements? The truth hurts, but it's liberating. You might be feeding emotional vampires, thinking you're cultivating friendships. You might be sharing your victories with people who are secretly rooting for your defeats. Padre Pio said, "Listen to the voice of your conscience." Your conscience has already warned you about some people. You just chose to ignore it. That feeling of discomfort you get in the presence of certain people isn't paranoia, it's spiritual discernment. How many times have you left a conversation feeling bad about yourself, but couldn't explain why? How many times has someone joked with you in a way that hurt, but you laughed along so you wouldn't seem like a buzzkill? The envy of others could be contaminating your self-esteem. It could be making you doubt what you deserve, question your achievements, and diminish your dreams. Look at your life right now. Are you surrounded by people who inspire you to grow, or by people who subtly pull you down? Who make you feel grateful to be alive, or who make you feel guilty for having blessings? Because the company you keep defines the vibration you maintain, and the vibration you maintain defines what you attract. It's time for a spiritual cleansing of your relationships. Now you will learn the spiritual protection ritual that Padre Pio used to shield himself from the envy of others and to discern the hearts around him. First part of the ritual. For 7 consecutive nights before sleeping, pray 3 Hail Marys, asking Our Lady for the discernment to see clearly who truly loves you and who only pretends to. During these 7 nights, make a mental list of all the people close to you. For each name, ask your heart, is this person genuinely happy for my happiness? Trust the first answer that comes to you. Second part, practice an emotional fast. For these 7 days, stop sharing your achievements and good news with people you have doubts about. Observe who asks how you are, who shows genuine interest in your life without you needing to announce anything new. Third part, use Padre Pio's own prayer of protection every morning. Angel of God, my zealous guardian, since divine goodness has entrusted me to you, today enlighten me, guard me, direct me, and govern me. Ask your guardian angel especially to reveal the truth about the people around you. Fourth part, apply the gratitude test. During a casual conversation, mention something you are grateful for, something good that happened. Observe if the person amplifies your gratitude or tries to diminish it. Those who love you celebrate your blessings. Those who are envious try to minimize them. Fifth part, practice energetic cord cutting. When you feel that someone is draining your energy with comparisons, competition, or venomous comments, visualize a white light around you and say internally, I shield myself from this energy. May God bless this person, but keep them far from me. Sixth part, on the 7th day, do a full assessment. List who passed the test and who failed. Make practical decisions. Who deserves your intimacy, who should be kept at a superficial level, and who needs to be completely removed. Remember, it's not cruel to cut toxic people out of your life. It's spiritual wisdom. Padre Pio himself would turn away people who did not come with good intentions. End the ritual with this prayer. Lord, may I be surrounded only by people who truly love me and help me grow spiritually. Remove from me all envy, all falsehood, all energy that does not come from you. Perform this ritual with faith and prepare for a revelation that will change your life. The truth hurts at first, but then it sets you free forever. You have come this far because God wants to free you from the invisible chains of others' envy. At this moment, you are no longer the same person who started watching this video. You have awakened. You have seen. You have freed yourself from the blindness that made you accept crumbs of affection from people who didn't deserve you. Now you know how to identify who truly roots for you and who just pretends. You have the spiritual tools to protect yourself from emotional vampires disguised as friends. You've learned that trusting your intuition isn't paranoia. It's divine discernment. From today on, you will consciously choose who deserves your energy, your intimacy, your achievements. You will no longer cast pearls before swine or share your treasures with people who don't know how to value them. Padre Pio said, "We should be wise as serpents and innocent as doves, prudence to discern hearts, simplicity to love those who truly deserve it." You now understand that true relationships are based on mutual celebration, not silent competition. That true friends want to see you shine, not diminish you. That those who love you aren't in a hurry to change the subject when you are happy. Your life will change drastically when you apply this knowledge. You will feel lighter, more protected, more confident. You will stop wasting energy on the wrong people and will attract the right ones. May God bless you with true relationships, sincere friendships, and people who celebrate your victories as if they were their own. May you be surrounded by angels disguised as people, not demons disguised as friends. If this teaching has touched your heart, if you felt it was a necessary revelation in your life, leave in the comments, "I choose true relationships." Share this video to free other people who are being deceived by false friends. Subscribe to this channel to receive more teachings on spiritual protection and inner healing. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any revelation that could transform your life. Always remember, you deserve to be truly loved. You deserve people who celebrate your achievements. You deserve relationships that lift you up, not bring you down. Padre Pio, intercede for us all, that we may be free from all envy and surrounded only by true love. Go in peace, and may God protect you from every false heart and bless you with genuine friendships. Until the next teaching, may God bless you and keep you.